Kaili.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Professor Michael Doody.
Hi, I'm Michael. I am a lecturer for the Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology Department at UC Santa Cruz.
Okay, first question. What first sparked your curiosity about your field, and how has that curiosity evolved over time?
Probably what sparked my curiosity in the field was just getting a chance to do undergraduate research. It was the first time that I actually kind of got to see the science in action, and I was very fortunate to also work with a problem that was pretty tractable for an undergraduate. It was a clear, let's look at these yeast genetic mutations, and some yeast will grow at certain temperatures, some yeast won't grow at that temperature, and then just trying to figure out ways to make sense of those sorts of genetic interactions was really just kind of that first aha curiosity moment for me.
And then our next question is, what made you choose budding yeast as your primary model organism? Was there a particular question or discovery that drew you to it over others like fruit flies or worms?
So I think what really led me to want to study budding yeast versus these other model organisms kind of came to my original thought process when I was trying to figure out if I wanted to play guitar or bass. So, between guitar and bass, the difference of 6 strings versus 4 strings. I was like, let's go maybe start learning how to play bass first, because 4 strings has to be easier than 6 strings. And so, compared to a fruit fly that's going to buzz around, or a worm that wiggles around on a plate, the budding yeast was just pretty tractable, right? It just can grow on a plate, it's not going to go anywhere, grows relatively quickly. And so it just seemed like an easy, simple process for me to work with.
Okay.
And I thought they were very easy to work with, but man, some of the problems can be complex.
Okay, next question. Why did you choose to pursue a teaching job instead of industry or continuing research?
Yeah, so I think this kind of goes along with you just starting out or you'll be starting college soon, trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. You're going to go through a variety of different paths that you can want to take in life. And when it came time for me, after I finished my graduate degree, to kind of go down one route or the other, I just kind of thought about, what is it that I want to do day in and day out? Sure, there can be exciting things to do in an industry position. Sure, there can be exciting things to do in a research position. But in terms of having the most direct impact for my job, my daily work, what really excited me was just teaching and mentoring. I like seeing that light bulb moment when a student has struggled on a hard problem for a couple of days or a week, and then eventually they get excited. And I've had a lot of people through my graduate degree that have helped me get to where I am, and now I'm finally at a chance to help pay that forward. And so I just find that as what's going to help drive me get out of bed and just have a nice, satisfying life.
And then our final question is, if you weren't doing your current job, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing my current job, I would probably try to become a musician. I really like music. I like playing guitar. And I think the main reason why I didn't do that was because I can't sing, but I'd probably try to be a musician.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank you.